Hey everyone, Rob Wise Guy 82 here. This is my new comic book day haul and a few other things for December 6th. Hope everybody was able to get to their shops and get everything they wanted. I didn't have, it wasn't the biggest week, but some good stuff. Seems like when everybody else says that it's not a big week, I have 30 books, but when everybody else has a big week, I've got less than 20. But I do have a few other things and a couple of just books that I got just for the cover. And then, okay, so I finally got, obviously, you guys see this. So this right here is the original one from 2014. And then this right here is the new one I just got. And then, of course, it's got the one in the corner. But this is a huge issue. The other one is just like minuscule compared. It's like almost like a prestige format book. George Springer. I still can't freaking believe it. World Series champs. Ah, unbelievable. Spent a lot of time in that Astrodome, man. It was sad to see him go. I remember. That was freaking awesome. All right. So the first thing I want to show you, when I was picking up my books, the writer was actually there dropping these off. And I've shown these before. This is from one of our awesome local artists. And this is Panoptic Presents. This is an anthology series. This is number 4. And this is done by, you could see, where's the best one? The one that dropped it off was this Justin M. Nipper. And then, where's the other name? Stephen Arrhenius are the main, I believe, writers and artists. But Justin is the one that was actually there. So you just got a bunch of different, let's see, I'll show some of the different styles. All local. That's cool. All different. And you even got like a picture. So good stuff. There's the back. We don't get them often, but these are really great. I've got them all. And I don't know why I didn't have him sign it. I've had him sign all my other ones. But then I also just wanted to show this again. I'm just blown away by this. You can see like he's got twin wooden axes. Look at his armor. And look at, like, if you get, like, you can see the chainmail. Look at that. And then, you know, I love his wings. You got like the blood spray right there. Freaking amazing. Gabriel Dell'Otto. Unreal. So then I got a couple of old books. This right here is in horrible shape, but I don't know, it like adds character to it. It's got like water damage, all kinds of stains, but it's all there. This is Hawkman number 13. It's hard to tell, but I opened it up. It is number 13. Don't know anything else about it. I thought it had a lot of character. I loved it. Another awesome one I got. This one was House of Mystery. That's what it is. Number 177. So these, I believe, are still Silver Age, if I'm not mistaken. Or I think at like 10 and 12 cents. Some of them are for the 12 cents. Some are gold and some are silver. I don't remember what date these were or what year. But this is an awesome one. I love the cats. It's got a rip right here. It's not perfect, obviously, for these old books, but it was my first House of Mystery book, number 177. And then another old one, House of Secrets, number 89. There's no escape from the House of Secrets. Creepy guy in the back. This one's in the best shape out of the bunch. Still got its character traits. Got a little scratch right there. But the colors are freaking awesome. I love it. So cool. Alright, so now for the new books. This one right here, I had to freaking get. Look at that. Very fake news. Had to get that. There's only 800, and it says it on the inside cover. This one, I can't freaking believe this. This is crazy. So I love Rocko's Modern Life. And then this variant was just, it's like such a professional old school painting. And I just thought it was brilliant. I loved it. I had to have it. So that's Rocko's Modern Life number 1. This next one, I'm going to start picking these up, man, because I don't know why I don't, man, but this guy is just freaking, while everybody else can go pick up their J. Scott Campbells, this is, yeah. I gotta tell you, man, I don't know why. I mean, obviously I know why, but collecting his stuff just doesn't interest me. I don't know. But look at that, freaking, what is it, Joseph Michael Linzer? Unbelievable. And then freaking, who did we just see? He just changed his name. He just got his second original. Freaking unbelievable. Joseph Michael Linzer. Is it Michael Joseph Linzer? I don't know. Maybe I'm got it backwards. But he has an original. What the hell did he change his name to? Not All About Comics. Hopefully I'll remember. Sorry. Next one. Francisco Mattina. This is Phoenix variants. Ghost Rider. Or Spirit of Vengeance number 3. Freaking awesome. There's some really good Phoenix variants coming out. I've got a few of them on my list. But my shop's not getting a lot of them because Marvel just won't stop messing around and making... it's crazy, guys. If you don't know, Marvel will make a shop buy, say, 50% more of a book that doesn't sell, just to get a variant. And it's just, then they use that to say, what do you mean we are selling books? No, you're not at all. And shit needs to change. And that really sucks. So my shop's not picking up a lot of these. Some of the ones that I'm interested in, I think I'm going to have to just pick up online or something. So that really sucks. This one right here, I was happy to get, but really sad that I wasn't able to get the Gabriel Dell'Otto for Venom Inc. And what's salt in the wound about it, for the reason that I don't get them, is just because obviously somebody else puts their name on them way ahead of time. But my shop owner, I think I've heard him made the comments like, this guy just flips them, and that really freaking sucks. Because I don't do that. I think since I've been collecting, I've sold 2 books. One of them was because I had a double, and the other one just because it was my very first. I got the book for, it was one of the. Gabriel Dell'Otto variants for one of the old Marvel series. It's like an 8-issue series. But I picked it up for like $6 or $8, and I sold it for like 90 or something like that. So, but that's it. Little bit of a tangent. So this is the Adi Granoff, though. This is freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. But yeah, that sucks I didn't get the Dell'Otto. Okay. So now... Oh, I didn't get the... shit, hold on. should be the right one. I was just getting my previews. Okay. And this is gonna, so this is the one, I might as well tell you guys about this Judas. Because there's actually a Jeremy Bastian from Cursed Pirate Girl. He did a variant for it, and holy shit, is it amazing. So this one though is Klaus one shot. I'm so freaking glad that they did this. So it was a 6-issue miniseries to start, and then they came out with a one shot last year, and then now they're doing another one shot. So hopefully this will be a just like an annual thing, or we'll get Klaus every year. I love it. So this is Klaus #1. Well, the one shot. It's $7.99, but it's super thick. It's a big, fat, chunky book. It's awesome. And the Crisis in Xmasville. And then I also got the... yeah, I'm having a bad time remembering today, guys. Sorry. This is the one of the variants, the version variant, 1 in 25. Or 1 in 15, maybe? I've got to try and find the other one. Very cool. Excuse me. So let's see. Eisner Award, blah, blah, blah. Okay. An evil Santa from an alternate dimension has founded an evil soda corporation that uses Christmas and Santa as a marketing tactic to build their fortune. Only Klaus can defeat the the Pola Cola Core and the zombie-like Santas that are in the evil Santa's thrall. Very cool. 48 pages, $7.99. But and also it's the Boom Studio covers, so they are pretty much thicker than even the trade paperbacks that Marvel comes out with. Because Marvel's, so great, and they're #1, right? Oh, Judas. Jeff Loveness, Jacob Rebelka. This is going to be a 4-issue miniseries from Boom Studio. Judas Iscariot journeys through life and death, grappling with his place in the greatest story ever told, and how much of his part... in the greatest story ever told, and how much of his part was preordained. In a religion built on redemption and forgiveness, one man had to sacrifice himself for everyone, and it wasn't Jesus. I thought that was really interesting. So basically saying that the only reason that all of that was allowed to happen was because of this one man, so he had to carry the burden. They're putting it on him, and kind of a really interesting way to do it. And obviously Jesus was the man even before with all the miracles that he did, but Judas allowed it to be elevated. Very interesting. There's also a series of novels that my mom reads, I guess, that have to do with, well, I don't get, I guess, I don't know why I said that. But I think it's called 30 pieces or 30 pieces of silver, but it's basically Judas, he keeps getting, I don't know if it's reincarnated, but he's searching for the 30 pieces, the actual 30 pieces of silver that he accepted. So when he spent it or whatever he did with them, whatever happened to them, he has to collect and find all the 30 pieces. So I thought that was a really interesting concept. Maybe they would do it in, it would be cool if they did it in comic book form. Okay, so that's the only #1 that I got this week. And then I picked up Mindbender. This has been just, the artwork on this is pretty incredible. And a really interesting, very intricate story. It's one of those that when I read the one before, because it's pretty deep. It's But a lot of it is coming together really nicely. I like it a lot. Scout Comics has been doing a hell of a job. I wish it would get a little bit more attention, especially from some people in our community. That would be awesome to get more books on YouTube. Another awesome one, Jim Henson's The Power of the Dark Crystal by Cy Spurrier, who's also going to be doing the new Labyrinth book coming out. This is number 9. This has been really fun. My favorite thing about this is the voice of the original movie that we get out of this. It's really great. This was pretty good first issue. A little bit slow, but I enjoyed it. This is Rasputin, the voice of the dragon, but this freaking cover is pretty incredible. Freaking awesome. Walking Dead 174. Awesome cover. Paper Girls number 18. This is a great book. One of my favorites every month. This was a great first issue. Better than I expected. The Gravediggers Union. So what I've been doing, because obviously I get a huge amount of books, I have basically dropped my 3-book rule. You know, you got to give books 3 issues. I'll read the first issue. If I like it, I'll set it aside. You know, if I like it, that's what allows me to get the next one. If I don't, I'm not getting second issues. If that first issue doesn't pull me in, I give too much support, I think, sometimes, because I'm a big believer in getting books at this level, or we lose them, or we don't even get them in our trade paperback form. And it makes sense that we don't, because these companies, a lot of them, they maybe not so much Image. I know this is an Image book, but your Scout Comics and your Comic Tribe, and that's the new Sync book, and Amigo Comics, things like that. Okay, so my DC books. This is a DC IDW crossover. I love this George Eastman cover. I hope they're gonna do like standalones with each of our Ninja Turtles with Batman. I think that'll be awesome. And then obviously, because I think it's gonna be 6. Okay, so yeah, we'll get all of our characters. Maybe Splinter and April or something like that, or Casey Jones. I really do want to get both covers for this. Maybe I will, but yeah, maybe I will. This is just awesome. I love this cover. This has been fantastic. Batman the White Knight, number 3 of 8. Yeah, well, whatever. I was going to say, not in alphabetical order. And how about this, guys? I love the new trade dressing for DC. We got rid of our Rebirth. I think it looks fantastic. Awesome cover, Superman number 36. Not cut up. Again, I love our trade dressing. Each character has their own symbol. Love, love, love this cover. I forget who does it. Awesome, awesome, awesome cover, though. Love it. Love the trade dress, love the cover. And then, Jetsons, number 2. I wanted the other cover, but they were all jacked up. So that's it, guys. Those are my books. I got this right next to me. So this right here is, I just finished this, Motor Girl, number 1, by Terry Moore. 10-issue miniseries. This was pretty freaking amazing. I'm sure they're going to have an awesome, maybe like hardcover or something come out for it, but support this, guys. This was a fantastic book, and I would venture to guess, and I would love to hear from any actual vets that have read this, if it's a pretty amazing portrayal of what someone can go through when they come home. It basically closest that a comic has come to making me tear up, and this was just absolutely amazing. I loved every minute of it, and hopefully we'll see more, because I think Terry Moore has some plans for his universe coming up in the future. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys, right at 20 minutes, so not my longest video, but not my shortest. If anybody wants, these are my books that I'm going to be looking for next week. On the 13th, you can see we've got Judas. That's the one that I just told you guys about. Grass Kings, I'm looking forward to. Maestro number 3. Man, we got a lot of good ones. Coyote. Hey, Caitlin, if you ever watch any of my videos, everybody support those books. Caitlin Yarsky, one of our local artists. Boy, we've got a lot more people than I thought. Like I told you guys about Clayton Cowles. That was pretty freaking cool. We were talking about that in my shop. I guess he's been going to the shop since he was like 10 years old. And then all of a sudden they find out that he's on, God, the guy I think does like 25 books or something crazy like that. But of course the big one is Batman that he does the lettering for. So that's it, guys. A lot of good stuff. And hope everybody's having or had a great week. And I will see you guys next time. Peace, love, and comics. God bless.